What is happening, bowlers? Chris Beans here with Bowlers Rant, bringing you one new update from Storm Bowling. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Okay, we got a breaking release from Storm Bowling coming stateside. Let's head on over to the interwebs and let's take a look at a piece that I honestly thought was going to be overseas, but it is here. This is the Infinite Physics. Ooh, in the Premier line, yet another physics coming here. And if this isn't the last one, then Storm's doing something right, because I love these physics stuff. So let's take a look around, right? This pour looking pretty sharp, and we're going to get into more of that as we come down. Also notably, mystery scent. Not sure what that's about, but I'm definitely more curious than anything. And let's jump into the specs here, okay? So this ball has the REX Pro reactive cover stock, and it comes with the atomic core. Comes at a finish of 4,000 grit Abalone. That's that fast 4K. The ball color, sapphire, deep purple, onyx, as I've stated, fragrance, the mystery scent. And the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.48 RG with a .053 differential and a .017 asymmetric differential. So what's going on here, right? What is the Infinite Physics? This is an asymmetric pearl, and up until now, most asymmetric pearls, if you weren't sanded like, the Insight, most of them were polished, right? Had that 1500 grit polish. Well, now, and we had one of these, in terms of the Astrophysics, right? That was an asymmetric pearl, and that was 1500 grit, but that was R2S pearl. Okay, so if you take a look at this design intent document, I'm not going to read all this, but what they're talking about with adding the REX pearl cover is that you have response time to friction not as quick as R2S, but not as slow as NEX, okay? And they're talking about diversity of forms. So translation, you've got some surface, you've got the cover. This reaction is going to be probably a very, very good reaction for the house condition, and probably a lot less over under in terms of the asymmetric pearl going too long. Some people thought the dark code went a little bit too long. I have that right here as well. And that ball also had REX pearl. Previously, before the 4K fast version came out, it was 1500 grit polish. So I know a lot of people who have thrown this 4K fast version and they like it, but that's a different weight block, and this weight block at 250, 058, 020, that's a different reaction than what we have at 248, 053, 017. And so what I expect is a little bit less side to side, and probably a little bit more of a controllable, more diverse shape from the Infinite Physics. And for your viewing pleasure, we've got a couple shots queued up. Chad McLean throwing the Infinite Physics in the 7 ways video that was just released today on the Storm Bowling YouTube video. Let's take a look, going over fourth arrow. It's really interesting. I think some people thought that going to 4K fast was gonna, make the ball reaction not as good. And that's not what I'm seeing. I absolutely am seeing really good stuff from this 4K fast. And the thing about it is that you'll have to check the rest of the video, by the way. I don't want to just stream the whole thing here. Go on to Storm's YouTube channel and go check out the rest. But when you talk about 4K fast, you're talking about basically just a hair under the 5,000 grit or so that the polish typically is. And most people that I know who buy polished bowling balls, at least in the competition level, typically scuff those balls from the factory, right? So I'm betting Storm's going to save a ton of money by not using all that polish and giving people what they want. And what I'm seeing from this ball is absolute versatility. That's the word I was looking for. So all in all, it's really looking good. And just a final look here at the, shelf appeal. Again, looking really good. Lots of contrast, like the pour. Should be easy to follow the line as it goes down the lane. Okay? So that's what we got for today. Looks like universal release date is July 8th, 2022. And if you are interested in learning more about this ball and where you can pick it up, I've got a link in the description where you can pick that up on bowlersmart.com. Please feel free to use that link. It does help support the channel a long ways. We are on the road to Bowl Expo. We've seen a slew of releases recently from multiple brands. Who knows what's going to come next? But, drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the Infinite Physics? Do you like what you see? Are you excited about REX Pearl? And if you were to get one, what layout would you go with? Drop me a comment. Let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming. And until then, bow well.